Hello dear students, this is Aruj Muzaffar from the Department of English, University of Southern Punjab. Into our previous lecture, we were discussing the reading skill into detail, where we focused on the idea that reading is something which is a technical field, and where expert focus on the ideas that lead us towards understanding behind the reading, and that for the process of reading we have to go through certain techniques, because intensive reading is not always successful, and it is not going to support our function of reading into every situation. We have adopted certain strategies such as skimming that help us into our reading skill, and gradually with the passage of time, when we go through it, our reading improves. Our today's lecture is also the one which is relevant to our previous lecture, where we focused on the idea of reading. Reading is one of the most important skills in education and communication. However, not all reading happens in the same way. Sometimes we read slowly and carefully, analyzing every sentence. At other times, we read quickly just to get a general understanding of the text. One important technique that helps us read quickly and efficiently is known as skimming. Skimming is a technique used to identify the main idea of a text without reading every word. It allows readers to move through a passage rapidly while still understanding the central message. In simple terms, skimming means looking over the text quickly to grasp its overall meaning. Think about your daily life when you receive a long message or open a news website. You often do not read every line carefully. Instead, you quickly scan through the text to understand what it is about. This natural behavior is actually a form of skimming. The main purpose of skimming is to save time. In academic life, students often face long chapters, articles, and reports. If they try to read everything word by word, they may feel overwhelmed. Skimming helps them manage large amount of information more efficiently. When a person skims a passage, their eyes move quickly across the page. Instead of focusing on each individual word, the reader pays attention to phrases and important sentences. The brain is able to process information faster when it focuses on meaningful units rather than isolated words. One useful approach in skimming is to read the beginning and the ending of a text. Writers often introduce their ideas at the start and summarize them at the end, but the case is not always so. By reading these parts, a reader can often understand the overall passage of the passage. Another helpful method is noticing repeated words or ideas. When a particular term appears several times in a passage, it usually indicates the main topic. For example, if an article repeatedly mentions climate change, pollution, or environmental protection, the reader can quickly understand that the text is discussing environmental issues. Skimming also involves recognizing the structure of a passage. Many texts follow a clear pattern where each paragraph focuses on a specific idea related to the main topic. By reading the first sentence or two of each paragraph, a reader can usually identify the main argument. So let us together imagine that someone who is preparing for a competitive examination. The student has several books and limited time. And in such situations, skimming becomes extremely valuable. The student first skims the material to identify important chapters and key concepts, and later the student can return those sections for detailed study. Skimming is very useful in professional life. Lawyers, journalists, researchers, and business professionals often need to review large volumes of documents. They cannot afford to spend hours reading every page carefully. Instead, they skim the document to locate the most relevant information. Another advantage of skimming is that it helps improve reading confidence. When students learn to skim effectively, they realize that they can handle large text without feeling intimidated, and obviously it leads them towards being confident. They become more comfortable exploring books, articles, and academic materials. However, skimming requires concentration and practice. If the reader moves too quickly without focusing on meaning, they may miss the main idea. Effective skimming means balancing speed with understanding. The reader must stay mentally engaged while allowing the eyes to move quickly across the text. Teachers often train students in skimming by giving them any example of a short passage and asking them to identify the main idea within a limited time. This exercise encourages students to focus on key information rather than unnecessary details. It is also important to distinguish skimming from another reading technique, which is called scanning. While skimming is used to understand the general idea of a text, scanning is used to find specific information such as a date, name, or number. Both techniques are valuable, but they serve different purposes. In the age of the internet, skimming has become a daily habit for many people. Every time we scroll through news feeds, browse articles, or search for information online, we use skimming to decide which content deserves our attention. Therefore, skimming is not only a useful academic skill but also an essential life skill. It helps us navigate the vast amount of information available in the modern world. By learning to skim effectively, readers can save time, improve comprehension, and become more effective learners. We can say that skimming is a practical reading strategy that allows readers to understand the general meaning of a text quickly. It involves focus on key ideas, important sentences, and repeated concepts while ignoring the unnecessary details. With regular practice, anyone can develop his habit of skimming and may become a good reader. We have to keep one point into our mind that reading is something which is inevitable in academic field. Into some phase of our life, we have to go through the process of reading with a need of academic importance, and even some people do have the habit of reading as their co-curricular activity or their hobby as well, because they do have their bent of mind towards reading, so they develop the habit of reading generally for fiction, novels, or short stories, or anything which is of their interest. Generally, students really like science fiction, which is based on blending the factual understanding of science with some fictionalized realities. So basically, when they do and when they go for it, they do find certain meanings and certain texts that lay behind those upper lines. So generally, they cannot read the complete novel into such focus or with such details that they do read each and every line of the complete novel. You all must have seen that certain novels are very lengthy, and they are, because of their length, students generally get afraid of reading that. Even if some novels that are into our native language, which is Urdu language, when they go through the reading of those Urdu novels and they see the bulk of the book or the amount of the pages, they get terrified with the idea that how can they read that bulky book, and how much time will it take. And obviously, into this busy life, everyone holds his own personal schedules that do not allow the reading of such bulky texts. So what into such situation, what they need to do is that they have to read it but not focusing on each and every word. Like, they do not need to consult dictionary if they are going for strange or alien meanings, because with the passage of time they will obviously understand the contextual meanings of those alien words that were there into the text. They do not go for finding the meanings into dictionary, rather they just read it, and the context tells them that this word which I do not know is telling me something about this, and they generally get the rough meaning or rough idea of what is it about. It generally happens with all of us, to you and to me obviously as well. Okay, So when we are not focusing on the particular vocabulary, we are generally saving our time, and this saving of time leads us towards understanding and towards the better comprehension of the text into this way that get the we get the actual meaning and we get the actual idea by ignoring the supporting details. Because obviously, when even if we are writing something, we are not writing it straightforwardly into some terms. We do add certain factual examples, and we do put certain supporting details in the initial or ending paragraphs, and those supporting details are those facts, they are those parts of reading that can be skipped, and even if they are skipped, they do not kill the essence and soul of the reading. So we can easily skip those ideas and ideals and generally jump towards the understanding of the main idea, and it happens with a great ratio of success, because skimming helps readers get their reading into a better concentration, and which can be developed with the passage of time through practice. I hope you have got the actual meaning and essence of the phenomena of skimming, and it is understandable for you. Thank you so much.